Big news on the game front. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another episode of Poke Talk, and today's episode of Poke Talk is just going to be a brief little discussion giving my thoughts on the new Pokemon games that were unveiled less than 24 hours ago. That's right, everybody. Last night we were treated to a look of new Pokemon games coming this year, the first Pokemon game on the Switch, and the confirmation of a new game coming next year, which I'll talk about here in just a little bit. So at risk of hearing me further rambling, let's go ahead and talk about these games. So the first game that I want to talk about is Pokemon Quest, or as it's already been taken to on Twitter as a meme and a joke already, is Pokemon Minecraft. And that's essentially what it is. You get 3 Pokemon, you get to explore areas in a blocky world, very similar to Minecraft. And this game is already available. It's already on the eShop. You can get it for the Switch, you can get it for your phone. But other than that, not really a whole lot to say about that. I got to admit, when the leaks, or not the leaks, when the news first came out about the Pokemon games, this is what they opened up with. That and Pokemon Go, and you can now get Alolan Exeggutor. And that was the first thing we got. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is the big game they were working on for the Switch? I mean, this is the first Pokemon game for the Switch, and you give us this? But luckily, I was pleasantly surprised because the news just came rolling down, and what we got later on really made up for this. So, Pokemon Quest, like I said, already available on the eShop for the Switch. Probably not going to get it myself. It really has no interest for me, and yeah, really not a whole lot more to say about that game other than it's Pokemon Minecraft. But I digress. So anyway, that was the big news for Pokemon Quest and Pokemon Go. Let's move on to the big elephant in the room, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Okay, so before I talk about the game and my thoughts on the trailer and all that, I want to say this right now to confirm it for the record. This is not the beginning of Gen 8, this game. And I know people were speculating there for a while, myself included, that it could possibly be Gen 8. But that got shot down last night. No, these games are not part of the 8th generation. They are just spin-off games. And they're pretty much a play on to the Pokemon Go community. You can play it with one Joy-Con controller from your Switch. And you also get this cool new controller. You can get it at GameStop. It's called the Pokeball Plus. And it's essentially a Pokeball. You can pick it up, you can throw it to catch Pokemon in the game. Very cool dynamic, very interesting dynamic. And yeah, that's pretty much what this is. It's like a Switch version of Pokemon Go, essentially. Much to the salt of most people, it is confirmed it will have no battles in it, per se. It's pretty much just an open-world Pokemon exploration, which I got to admit, I'm still okay with. I mean, that trailer looked incredible. The engineering into the game, it looks really good. I can't wait to pick it up. But yeah, no battling in this game, apparently. And you have access to all 151 of the original Kanto Pokemon, plus some Alolan Pokemon. And actually, this is rather brilliant marketing move from Pokemon because they're still building on the momentum from Pokemon Go with this. They're bringing back in all these people. This is really actually marketing genius because it gets a lot of people talking about the series. And eventually, when the next game comes up, which again we'll talk about here in a second, it'll entice more people to pick it up. So although I know a lot of people are salty about this, not having battling, and it's just really the first Switch game and they're going on with this, essentially, is what I'm hearing. I must concede it is a brilliant marketing move. The game looks incredible from the trailer. And yeah, I'm going to buy it. I mean, how can I not buy it? I mean, this thing is pretty well done from what I've seen so far. So anyway, yeah, that was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Like I said, spin-off game, not Gen 8. And yeah, you get some cool new dynamics. You get an open world Pokemon in the Kanto region. So yeah, like I said, brilliant marketing move, and I'm really looking forward to this game. Okay, and also, before I forget, this title will be out on November of this year. So this game is coming in November, by the way. So yeah, we got one Pokemon game that got announced. It's already available. And now we've got another one coming up in November. So two Pokemon games this year. They're both for the Switch, but Pokemon Quest is also for your smartphone, whereas Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are not. Okay, now for the biggest elephant in the room, and this was the final announcement of the big Pokemon news last night, and that is 2019. We've got a new main RPG game coming to the Switch in 2019. No new title has been announced with this. Nothing else more has been said other than it's coming in 2019. It'll be for the Switch, and it will keep the original game vibe, for lack of better words, of XY and Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. So pretty much, yeah, this radical new change that they've done for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee will probably just end up going away with the new RPG game coming in 2019. And there have been some debates. I've heard some translations saying the first part of 2019. I've heard some people say the second part of 2019. I'm in the latter. I think it probably will be late 2019. So, yeah, the new Pokemon game for Gen 8 will be coming out next year from the sounds of it. And that was essentially all we got from this big news release. So, like I said, Pokemon Quest, no interest. Pokemon Go, I'm still looking for my Alolan and Executor, but I'm not going to do it today because it's thunderstorming outside and I got to work tonight. But I'm still going to look for it nonetheless. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. The first Pokemon games for the Switch are a spin-off series. The trailer looks incredible. New game dynamics, and I can't wait to see what that entails when it comes out. Totally going to buy a copy. Whether I get Pikachu or Eevee yet, I am not sure of. And then the new big game coming in 2019, which will be the beginning of Gen 8. So, with all that being said, in the comments section down below, let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Pokemon Quest? What are your thoughts on Pokemon Go? What are your thoughts on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee? What are your thoughts on the new game titles to be announced in 2019 and it being Gen 8? Just let me know what your guys' thoughts are about all this in the comments section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. All right, everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.